Join whenever. Hello, hello. Let me know if you can actually hear. To anyone out there. Might be live, might not be live. It says I'm live. But that doesn't always mean much. I'm waiting for the kid to finish patching. At least that's what I'm told. Because it's just spinning here. Hello. See if I can get an update. Can you ask him what's going on? So we're just waiting for the kid to finish. Oh, there he is. Okay, we got him. Yes. Okay. We have one kid. Do we have a kid? We may or may not have a kid.
We have a kid.
We have a kid. Okay, good. So we're going to be... This is first game in Hyperroll on this account. New set, new rules.
Okay. Just as soon as I... Alright.
Just as soon as you what? Hit accept.
It says I'm in queue, but...
Wasn't it?
I can't see the thing.
Super Z was not one of the most amazing things. Okay, it
Oh,
says you're
yeah.
not ready,
It
kid.
was awful. Yeah, I watched that.
And no spoilers, kid. Don't say a thing. Just know it was amazing.
I know, it was awesome, though.
Okay, kid, what's going on?
I have no idea. It says finding match, but I'm not in somehow.
Okay, it said you declined.
I think
the
the
match.
game just completely and utterly glitched.
Okay, restart.
Okay, then.
Okay, we're gonna wait for him to restart. It's Black Mirror came back, and it's the first episode of the new season, and they came back with a bang. That, oh my God, did they come back with a bang? Yeah, it's back, and we're just waiting for the kid to get in because for some reason his thing decided to glitch the moment it started. Here he is. Because he wanted to play. There is no catching up. It's just, it's not connected. You can watch this completely separate from any other episode. You can watch them in any order you want. Hey, man, I'm bored, bro. How you doing? Okay, kid, accept.
I did.
Okay.
Someone who hasn't.
Yep, the new season of Black Mirror is out. Yeah, an anthology. There is some little tiny connections, but you don't need to know them. A lot of times there's the same corporations that are used. There's the... Oh, God, I'm blanking on the name of that episode. The Black Museum episode. It's good if you've seen some...
Huh. Okay, so they do have these.
So, Palladium Library, if you want to go... Yeah, they have this. They just don't have Legends. If you want to go Void, this is the easiest one to go, is Palladium Library. And it's because you can choose an emblem from one of your champs.
Shifting sands, that's for sure.
So we got to choose it.
Stadium Library, you got it.
Black Museum was a bunch of callbacks, but it still stands on its own. You can watch that on its own and still enjoy it without having seen anything else. Be an interesting start.
The Shadow Isles are just the beginning.
Keep your enemies
Just buy everything
close
out in case.
and me closer.
We still can't roll the augments. I spoke to someone yesterday who doesn't work on the team, but said that they think it's intentional because they're not bringing the legends in. I don't know.
That makes no sense.
But this is just... I mean, this is great as far as something goes. Instead of getting a component, you're getting... But I'm going to go with that. And then I'm going to go completely this direction.
The Shadow Isles are just the beginning.
Means you're out, you're out, you're out, you're out. I was like, can I please 2-star someone? So, the reasoning I was given, and this is not official. This person was not on the team. They were a Riot employee who I spoke to in a match. But the reason... Hazorio, this is the first match in Hyper Roll in the new season. So we ended last year in Hyper, but they're going to start us off fresh. But the reason was given that because they're not doing Legends, and a lot of the Legends had to do with the rerolls, that's why they took out the rerolls. It makes no sense to me at all, but that's what they said. Whether that's accurate or not, I don't know. Or should I say how accurate it is? Don't like much
This
of
might
that.
be interesting.
It's like I'd like one more of you. So LP currently is 0. Just I would normally go with a gauntlet, except I don't want to give up the chance for a Rage Blade on Callista, which is just such a key item for her. And since we got the library, that means we can go to 6 Shadow Isles.
I may be merciful, but Targon isn't.
Time for the Ionia Challengers.
Ionia Aphelios build? I have had terrible luck with Aphelios. Okay, kid, get Rage Blade onto that Jhin.
Yes.
And by the way, you don't need me for itemization anymore. If you click on your champ, and then you click
Yeah,
on...
I can see the items that...
You can see the suggested items.
You don't need to even click on it. You just need to hover over it.
Okay, if you do that, I'm just saying. You don't need to ask me, like, itemization. Oh yeah, we're gonna go for 6 Shadows, for sure. We just gotta get there. And I really, really need... You guys are killing me here.
Well, Ionia's there, so might as well.
They will go no further.
So somebody...
I'm like, I really need to get that bow. Yeah, so if you hover over someone, it gives you sort of, these aren't best in slot, but these are very strong suggestions. That's a terrible placement of a Void Egg. But kids always asking me, oh, itemization, I need itemization. And I'm like, okay, now you don't. You don't need to know it anymore. Hand of Justice, yeah. That'll be for Gwen when I get her. Also, if I can get another one, I'll want to do a Hex Tech on Gwen is excellent. I need a bow right now. Without a bow, this all falls apart.
So far, so good.
The Shadow Isles are just the beginning.
You
give me a
are-
bow out of
you
this,
are
people.
back. Yeah.
What I'm going to use better.
I may be merciful.
One more challenger. You're not a
Bow.
challenger,
Need a
Kaz.
bow. No bow.
What?
I'll heal for more in the hopes that I can get a bow down the line.
Times is off, times is off.
Okay, what just spiked the ping?
Challenger crest. Nice. Now,
Hello, Lux. I really need that bow. Thank you, Super Z. Thank you so much.
be fun.
See, that's what you need. That is the most key item. I think they do show it first. Those
I'm
are
going
those
to
are
have a
actually
minigun Jin.
two of your best items. What, Kidling?
I'm having a minigun Jin.
Okay. I'm just
It's
having a
already
bow
doing
problem.
over 4K.
Because if I don't get a bow, this build is done for. Yeah. No, you need... It's... Rageblade is required. Now I need anyone else. You know what? Just put you in for now.
You, I guess.
That'll speed her up a little
I
bit.
love Demacia. It's the only place I've been.
Who
This
moved?
is
Okay.
the home soil, technically. Oh. Okay. Oh,
Oh my god.
what traits?
This is torture.
Warwick.
I love Demacia. It's the only place I've been.
Without that, I don't know if I'm making it out of this round. That item is so key. View this for now.
Another one.
Another one what?
Another challenger emblem.
Ah.
Don't know who to put it on yet. Figure that out later. Oh,
Yeah.
so it's an Ionian.
Like, that's gotta be enough, too. Nope. Without a Rage Blade, just cancel this build.
Perfect. Okay, so we put you in, and another guy.
I must hurry if I am to win.
That'll work.
Let's see what we get out of this.
Guess
I'm
make
not
Set
hopeful
a
right
challenger for now. Everyone on the team's a challenger. Just everyone on the team is just oh. It's a massacre.
There it is.
Let's do that.
Let's see. I don't think this is going to go well, but we'll see.
Hear my name and know my strength.
Okay. We need to pull a miracle out. We get lots of healing. That's our one chance here. Tarek and Soraka. Gwen doing her thing. I know.
The new build.
Any volunteers to charge blindly into a
There's
storm of
Senna.
souls?
I don't want to pull my Invoker out. Just got to make it through one more fight.
I must hurry if I
Wish I had the extra.
You want to be an Ionian? Let's give me another one.
Okay. We live through this
gotcha.
fight, we have a chance.
I don't even really need you, Zed. Okay. I'll get up regardless. I got so many emblems,
Okay.
and I've also got so many tiers that I don't need.
Use the guide, kidling.
Yes, I know. None of my guys really need them.
Okay. We really want another Rage Blade here? Okay, we have our Gwen. Okay, so Shadow Isles. After dealing or receiving damage 8 times, Shadow Isle champions gain a shield for 12 seconds and become spectral for the rest of combat. Spectral champions gain mana every second. So we're now getting 125% health shield, and then on top of it, we really want... What I could do... we're going to drop hell on people. And we're just going to increase Callista's power right now. And hope for the Rage Blade later.
Volunteers to charge blindly into a storm of souls?
Meet the kid. Who's gone full challenger.
Literally, every single person on my team is a challenger.
Meet the Shadow
Challenger
Isles.
Ionian. The ultimate build.
I wonder
Yours
why
is a
everyone
little more.
stopped for a moment. Everyone held up. Shadow Isles is really strong. I have a video coming out on it next week.
Yeah, just on Mario. Oh. Oh.
I'd love to switch that, but I'd want a 2-star Shen for it. And I need my 2-star Senna. Yeah, Shadow Isle, you will enjoy it. Okay, they're Rift Herald.
Everyone is a goddamn challenger. Everyone.
The key is that Callista can just rend people out of existence.
Not even just Calissa. It's just everyone. Oh. Oh.
Okay.
Just keep grabbing people.
We are vengeance.
Okay. Hey, Rob, how you doing?
Really any need for you, but sure.
I really would like a Rage Blade for her. And, oh, by the way, the reason I did that is because over the next 5 seconds, 5 stars hits the enemy closest to them, so it's going to hit multiple enemies. Ay, 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 ay. That for Gwen. Because why not? Rage Blade for Senna. Because you got to. Do we have another Senna out there? Yes, we do. And we have another Shen. What's your power? One instant that is summoning forth a spirit tree. Let's see how this goes. This is the person who was basically competing against my build the most.
I'm gonna get a gold Siasu. I don't even have him really itemized. But, okay, I got it.
Oh, I'm sorry, Kitling.
This build seems to be good early and mid, but falls apart later. Still, it definitely seems like a build that
And
could work.
into the top 4.
Ionia Challenger. That is definitely something to look for. Shadow Isles Mishmash.
Shadow Isles mishmash. Listen to him.
Yeah. It's Shadow Isles Mishmash. You have Shadow Isles,
Shadow
and then
Isles.
you just have a whole ton of other random stuff.
It's Shadow Isles Invoker. I know, she will...
You only have 2 Invokers. You also have 2 Bastions.
I have 3
and 2 Targon. This is as much an Invoker build as it is a Bastion or Targon build, or Redeemer or Wanderer build.
It's a second place build is what it is, but I'm still happy with it. They got the killer Shurima. They got the killer Shurima augment at the end. But I will take it. That Shurima augment, I have not gotten to get it yet. Oh, thank you, Joe. That's awesome to hear. But okay, we get to start in gray tier, of course. Kid, did you get top 4? Or did you get pushed out? Oh, you got pushed out. Oh, you got 5th.
I just barely got out.
Challenger is decent.
They decided to for some reason cut out the last guys.
I know there are so many people
9.
complaining about that. That it's like you have a game that goes to 9. Why are they cutting people out? And mine just didn't even bother trying to put someone in.
Yeah.
Oh, they have one where they're main characters? Cool. Okay.
Liston Ryle.
And I really hope they bring in the rolls for the augments. So that I have a video coming out with Shadow Isles. I'm trying to think if that's a Monday or Tuesday. No, I know what Monday is. Okay. I don't think I've done the voiceover for the Shadow Isles video yet. Kid.
What?
We don't need background.
Song I made.
But so everyone remember after this, go watch Joan is Awful. Oh, not that one. Do the exact same. Hey, Baba Hummus, how you doing? Welcome.
What's up, is Azumas?
Oh no, not that one. Please, not you. Okay, good. Me again.
This exact same place.
Yep. 9
Literally
Ionia.
Just place.
And it started me with a Chew. Yes, I'm calling him Chew.
Chew? What? A chew? Wait. What the?
A Chew.
Oh, a Cho.
I call him Chew. How can I not? How can I not with this particular board? You gotta force it. You gotta completely commit and force it.
So you're going void, or?
Yes, I am going void.
Okay.
With this augment, with this,
I don't know
with
what I'm doing.
this thing, when you can get a scroll of knowledge, it guarantees you a void augment. Now, often everyone else also goes void.
I got a couple of void on my thing, on my shop, for no reason. 1, 2, 3.
1 second. When you star up,
Gone.
yeah, I guess since I can't roll them,
I think I'll do 1, 2, 3. See what I... Okay. This looks like Yordle.
that's a rough one in this.
I think I'm getting.
So I'm putting him out just because we need the additional bruiser. Then
Another
Chew
guy.
happens to have the lowest resistance of any of them, so that's why things like Guardian Stone Plate and just building him up are important. Because Chew is really squishy until he gets big. I could have gone Sorkart, I just want the free rolls so I can make sure to get everything I need. What's your build, little kidling? Oh, are you doing Yurtles?
Turtle. Yeah.
Do you have a
Remember the
Yurtle?
year.
Why don't you have your 3 Yurtles in?
Oh wait, no.
They give you a bonus to
I
have
wanted
3 Yurtles
to.
in.
I know.
Okay.
They will feel pain they've never imagined.
So let's keep an eye on Chew. See how he's doing. So far, current bonus 120 health. And what makes this so good is because his damage is also 10% of his health, so you stack health on top of him, and then he gains health with his chewing. And it just stacks health, damage, health, damage, health, damage. You just gotta hope he finishes people with his chewing.
You'll finish your food.
Eat! Eat, little Chew, eat!
Hot your food!
Kid, don't scream. Okay. So he should be up to 180 now. See, when it gives you the little egg, it puts it back here. Move it up front. Grab your eggs and move them, please, people. It is so important. Just watch what happens to little Poopy here. Whoop! You get that little split second extra. Obi-Wan, I do not disagree with you.
Huh.
I
Apparently,
do not
Timo
disagree.
got his R.
Yeah, Timo got his R. I
Didn't think they
am
would
not thrilled as far as the sets go.
I really thought it would be his Q or E.
Okay, he got his R. He throws mushrooms.
Yes.
Hey, Metalusa, how you doing? Nice.
Yeah.
Oh, well, yeah. By the way, for anyone playing Hyper Roll, Shimmer Scale is completely bugged right now. Doesn't work at all. Do not take the augment. Have they made an announcement? No. Do they care? Yes, supposedly.
They say they do.
This
but
is
they
the
really
NPC
don't.
build. Right here, you're seeing it. Come on, Chew, I
NPC
need you to
build?
actually chew. No, I actually need you to do damage with your chewing. Well, I need you to finish them off. Like that, yeah. Then you get some bonus. Oh, she just escaped it. I think I have some very definite opinions on what they're doing to Hyper Roll. I want to give them some time before I unleash my fury on them. In terms of how poorly I think they are treating it. I want to give them a chance to fix if they plan to, and I don't know if they plan to or not. Okay, key, Kaisa item. The bow we waited for. I mean, this is one of the big problems, is these should work.
Ooh.
Oh my god, this is, I could, okay.
Social distancing?
I'm just gonna make this easy on myself.
Really? No. Dad's doing that.
Because once I get the Scroll of Knowledge, I'll automatically have 5. It looks like a bug. Yeah. Exactly, Medulosa. Exactly. And it looks like a bug. I've had mixed messages from people I've spoken to. Someone I spoke to last night who doesn't work on this team, so they were not sure, but kind of said that they thought it was intentional. And the reason they thought it was intentional is because they don't have the legends. And I said that doesn't make any real sense to me. So, I'm not sure. Oh, yeah, I need this. When do I get my Scroll of Knowledge? 6-3. So at the end of this one.
The void has breached this place.
Hello, Kaisa. Welcome. Welcome. Welcome to the team. Now we gotta decide. We're gonna end up with 9 points.
This is gonna be the weirdest build of all time.
Watch this be a tome of traits. Spatula.
I also got a spatula. I also have a whole ton of Zeries and a random Vel'Koz, which I don't know.
Do that.
Okay. Time to go Yordle Gunner.
Or I could do that. There's so many options.
Justice will be served.
I'm holding everything right now. I want a little more info. I haven't gotten a Vel'Koz yet. I've got so many different options. Yeah, I've gotten... The message I've gotten has been completely mixed. Because I've gotten, oh, of course it's a bug. And they'll fix it. And I've gotten the, no, it's intentional. And I was like, well, why would they leave the emblem in there grayed out? Just take the emblem off. Then you know it's intentional. Okay, now it'll give me a void. Okay, it gives me the void emblem, which I can stick on. See, I'm thinking of making Sork. Got so many choices. Because if I make Sork Kaisa and then bring in Void Lux, I just torture things. And it becomes very quickly unfair. Not that this was ever going to be fair. Obi-Wan, it feels almost personal to me, like what they did, because I feel like they've done the whole thing really dirty. So that's, you know. That gives us the 7. If I make... God, I'm so... torn how I want to do this. There's so many options. See, Okay, this will go on Chew. Just go with healing. That goes on Chew. I think we make Sork Kaisa. Add some healing onto Lux. I'm sorry, Kitling. Yordle's is tough. You did Yordle's Gunners, which is... Oh, you needed Jace in between people. Because his ult speeds up the people on the left and the right.
Honestly, I think I might just stop here.
You sure?
Yeah, I'm starting to get bored and I'm also kind of hungry.
Okay. You're welcome to rejoin later.
Alright.
Okay. Love you.
Love you too.
Zeri is nonsensically strong, by the way.
Love you all.
Later, Kitling. I'm thinking of going Void Rise as the last Void. Okay. Just because. Evil. Yeah, So yeah, when Hyperroll wasn't available at all during the PvE, except as a 1v0, which I sat for 300 minutes in, and when it finally got to select, it just kicked me right out. I was afraid of what was going to be. Void. Boom. And we now have Baron. I was afraid at that point of what was going to be.
Fear the void sting.
And sadly, some of my worst...
By example.
Sadly, some of my worst fears have come true in terms of the amount of either bugs or stuff they didn't want to admit to. I don't know. So both not optimal items. There's an optimal item.
Any volunteers to charge?
Oh, hello, 2-star Lux.
Is the darkness of the void.
The whole rollout. I mean, and I understand that this set was a different creature in terms of rollout. Like, I completely understand they got overwhelmed. They were stuck on a server that's meant to handle a few thousand, tens of thousands of people, not hundreds of thousands of people. Like, I get all of that. And I appreciate all of that. But when they didn't put Hyperroll in it at all, wouldn't respond to my emails at all on Hyperroll when I asked certain questions about it, I found it all just a teeny tiny bit sus.
Just looking for a road home. Just looking for a road home.
Exactly. That was... Oh, they could have communicated. Are we going to be Baron versus Baron? Baron versus Baron. Oh, no. Baron versus Rift Herald. If you go Void, you have to have... Oh, no. I got that little added extra. Sorry. You had a really good comp. I'm sorry. I am the Void Master, though. Yep. Kaisa 2 will beat Kaisa 2 will beat Belveth 2. Shouldn't happen. Should not happen that a 2-star 4, tier 4, with same itemization as a 2-star 5 will kind of go back and forth in how they're working. It should just be a slam.
For great science.
Any volunteers to charge blindly into a storm of souls?
We'll just go to 9 Void for the moment. Unless I can pick up another Senna. Can we pick up one more Senna? Then I'll bring her in. It's making me want to bring in Senna more. Yep.
Keep your distance.
Goodbye, Belveth. Here, item hold. I can't imagine. No, I like it. I like it pure. Senna is AP. She's an attack caster. And she shields everyone, and then as they get shielded, they pick up attack speed. So it just enhances what's sort of already going on in this fight. Which is just wrong. If I end up with a 2-star... Let's see. Let's bring her in.
Left home years ago.
No, I'm like, if I end up with a 2-star Belveth, then maybe I'll swap. I'll make a swap here and there, but... Because I can turn Ari into a Void as well. This build just screams wrong, though. Oh, I could. I like Rise, though. I love having his... Oh, and that's GG. I love having his abilities. Atrox, unless they're really itemized, or Aatrox, unless he's really itemized, I'm not the biggest fan. Like, in a Slayer comp with good itemization, he's wonderful. Outside of that, don't start with that shitty. I knew it when we had that... When we had the library again, and it started me with a Chew, I knew. Ezreal's not in this set. Hey, MechWeb. Demasia's doing well. Shurima with the right augments does well. Ionia can do really well. Even without the right augments. I'm not as much of a fan of Noxus. Shadow Isles. we did that one to start. Shadow Isles rogues. Interesting. Usually when I do Shadow Isles, unless I have an emblem, I end up taking Viego out. So I haven't thought about building around rogues. I try to build with Shadow Isles and Invoker, so that I'm getting 4 Shadow Isles, 4 Invoker, and then a flex character. Depending on circumstances. But I like that concept. Top 1 TFT World. Okay. I could imagine that hurting. Well, it's going to depend on how strong their Katarina gets. If they have a really strong Katarina in that, yeah, it's going to... She can wipe out a whole... But what is with the... They have to know each other. There has to be a thing. All users are larger and have bone and health. If you don't have a magnetic... Ugh. Can I not like any of them? Where's Void when you need it? Since the odds of me getting chosen again are very small, it doesn't really matter what I personally vote for. I chose the last 2. Oh, okay, so they turned her into a Shadow Isle. Yeah, that's... Nah, you can't do anything about that. That's GG. So we're gonna get magnetic removers. Okay. I mean, that's cool. We can slam items. Strategist?
I have but one life to give for Ionia. I must make it count.
Let's see where this goes. There's not much you can do. There's 4 strategists. These are the only 2 that start. But I would think... Oh, this just got interesting. I already did that today. Okay. Let's just get an Orn item later and see what we can put together now.
The world is frayed and in need of mending.
I am tempted to, if I could get Ionia.
The place was so damn quiet before I came along.
We've got part of the elements of stuff that I like.
There's a saying, never
I'm gonna
fight
try to
outlaws
shadow
on
build
their
something.
soil.
3 Noxus, 7 Shurima, Cassiopeia. That's certainly interesting. I want to see. I'm gonna, like I said, I'm gonna sort of shadow build something right now. It's gonna depend on if I can get a Jinn. But they already have a 2-star Jinn, so I'm gonna need a gift. Grabbing you just because it's early. There is no Jinn running around, is there? That is making this very not possible. when I got an early action, or action, or whatever he is, I was thinking about a build I've been sort of doing, which is, it usually gets top 4. I love how the mushrooms chase people. But it requires Jin. We don't have it. Everyone else gets a Jin. Wow. We're gonna have to abandon this in a moment. Just hope we can get more multicasters. Killed her while she was in the air. Hey. Not cool. Not being friendly right now, but let's see what we can make out of it. Kind of wish I had taken the Soraka earlier. It's the clone who lived. There's a Jin now, but might be a little late for you.
Is the darkness of the void.
Okay, that was a nice little gold. That was a nice surprise. After 25 shop refreshes, you get the Tactician's Crown. Or the silver ticket. Yeah, no, I'm headed Sorks. Just debating. Let's hope we can pull it off. You out, you out, you out, you out, you out. You in, you out. Let's start rolling.
Porting in.
Every step a new journey.
The world is frayed and in need of mending.
We're doing multicaster swords. And I'm hoping to get another blue buff so I can turn Teemo into a Sork. Oh my God, what's the hell?
I may be merciful, but Targon isn't.
Every step, a new journey.
Okay. I think what I'm going to do, well, my front line.
Witness the
Okay,
strength
that's what I was hoping for. And then that's what I was hoping for. Good. So let's take care of that.
Demacia is my home.
You need to be a
But I'll
sorcerer.
never forget Ionia.
And I'm leaving the front line like this for now. Play Scrappy. Just try to figure it out as I go along. This person took everything I wanted. Could do the multicaster. Kind of torn whether I want to dupe
is the darkness of the void.
let's dupe that, hope they can hold up. A little bit crazy. Once they both start casting, this should just be a melt field. But I need her up. I need you up, and I need you in. Next round we're in. Best kind. How you doing? Welcome. See if we can stage a comeback in this one like we did in the first game. So I'm wondering if that was a mistake.
The world may fall to darkness, but Noxus will remain.
Shurima is where all paths converge.
You got the Baron? Nice. I'm thinking of doing that. That's exactly the maneuver I was thinking of. Taking that off. It's going to depend a little bit what we get out of this. Yeah. Yes. Let's do this. That. Keep that. Keep that. Let's double up Tarek. Let's increase your damage. Let's give you more healing. And let's add a little bit onto Swain. Oh my god, that might have just ended us. Unless... Yes! Okay. Oh, Soraka. Soraka, you saved us. Thank you, Soraka. Tarek's healing when he's not even injured. Gotta love it.
Demacia must lead by example.
Key is Tarek staying alive here. The longer he stays up, the more damage Vel'Koz can do. Because Vel'Koz can just wreck things.
Live on without you.
Tarek's probably my best tank because I'm running Targon. I could. That would be the other route to go, would be to bring in a Jarvan, which would give us more strategists, but I like Targon much better.
I may be merciful, but Targon isn't.
You hang out just in case we can't get an Ahri. That's Deluxe.
Lead by example.
That's right.
They'll be fine.
We get our Anvil. Excuse me, we get our... So, that brings us up to 6 sorcerers now. That means I should have grabbed that Jarvan.
Where all paths converge. I miss the darkness of the void.
Yeah, I should look for a Jarvan. Assuming we survive this. Hang on, everyone. Hang in there. Keep us healed. Ignore that rise stuff. Just keep it going. Yes! I want a Jarvan. No. Jarvan. J4. God, I saw him before and I passed on him. There he is. Thank you. Okay, assuming we can get into the next round, I want him. He's going to give us Demacia, which will give her a Radiant item. This might be too much power. It is. Oh well. GG. 6 Sorks with 4 multicaster. I thought that would do it. Yep, 5th place. Not terrible. God, I've won multicaster with less than 6 Sorks. Yeah. I thought I'd be good with 2 Tareks and a Swain. If I had been able to get what we've done so far on the stream. First game, well, let me do it this way. Those are the 2 games before this last one. First one was 2nd place with Shadow Isle. Next one was 1st place with Void. Yep, you missed Void. Sorry. Yeah, 3-star Tarek would have helped. I should have kept picking him up earlier. because it would have cloned. The other thing would have been to get to the 3 strategists so that I was getting the AP boost in the back line and the shield in the front line. And Jarvan is just a monster tank. I'll do it again later. I'll try. If it gives me the right set, it's so funny. It's like, we know you're not actually 1108. We know that. I'll vote for it again. If it wants to start me off with Void, Kidling's good. He joined for the first couple of games and then decided he was bored. Which is a little bit what I expected with this particular set. Not being able to practice in the PvE, like he hates norms. So we might be going Void again. We'll have to see what it starts with. Might go Shurima. Gives us options. Because this one, we get to grab any emblem we want. How old is the Kidling? 15.
Carnage.
Keeps growing.
Pain they've never imagined.
I had 2 players on my ARM team.
Yeah.
Neither one of them had mythic items, and they had 4 things built already. I was like, are you kidding me? No wonder you guys aren't doing any damage.
One of the problems is if you follow the recommended, it doesn't often recommend a mythic item.
That's great. But when you read the description,
Yes, I understand.
items say they're buffed by the mythic item.
I understand, but I'm just saying.
You're just saying they don't play.
Yeah.
That's what you're saying.
I'm saying they just follow the
They don't play.
game 3 void units. And this is... I can't not. I can't ignore it. How can I ignore it?
We went the game before, we won 4-5.
We gotta chew. Ha. I couldn't ignore it. Can't just ignore Void like that. Oh, it does. It's like Chew's already chewing. That's right, cannibalism. Chew just ate his own kind. Chew. 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 The big lizard-like guy that eats things. It's Chew.
Nickname him Chewy,
No, he's Chew.
but he doesn't have an extra O.
He's Chew. Current bonus health 120 from chewing. It gave me a void augment on the Palladium library. What am I gonna do? And then it starts you off with 3 void units. Like, what do? Ignore that? Eat the angel! Yeah, you dive in with both feet. That's what you do.
God be your goat father.
Exactly.
I miss the darkness of the void.
Really? We're just gonna throw Void Champions at me? Come on. Why not? Go Chew. Go Chew. I've been doing it in every. That's what, even when I'm not streaming and I'm just playing, I call him Chew. I normally couldn't resist that, except for the fact that any chance to give Chewy here some more health. 300 bonus health already. We are over 2,000, and I haven't even brought in another bruiser yet. Keep wanting to say brawler. It's funny. Somebody, and I don't know if you're in the chat right now, but somebody had pointed out that they were one of the things they were unhappy with is they felt that bruisers in this set was just brawlers recycled and weakened. And I'm like, well, in every single set, they either have bruisers or brawlers. Yeah, it's like if they choose one, they all have the same general concept. Usually when they bring in bruisers, it buffs the whole team. When they bring in brawlers, it's more of a personal buff. Let's see, what does that get us up to? 23. Still only at 300. Only 300. Darkness. Made this easy. I don't even have to keep the crocodile anymore. Rascal Gloves equips 2 random radiant items every round. Let's do it. Let's give him to Rek'Sai. Let's move Rek'Sai right in the middle. And we picked up Callista to potentially hold the Rage Blade for Kaisa. Is Polty back? Polty's back. Yes, we have a Poltergeist here. Wouldn't allow the fridge to close until she walked over, and then it closed on its own. We'll just let her item hold. We get 6-3, I think we get. Yep, we get our Scroll of Knowledge at 6-3, so we can go to the 6 Void.
We are not finished.
Oh, this is a tough choice. But building my Kaisa items there. We're gonna give Chu a little bit more magic resist. Nah, I'm not the least bit afraid of Polty. This build is just... And I know the fix. I know the fix for this build.
Nausea must lead by example.
It's going to make that the Rift Herald. Don't say that now. Polty is not going to scare us. Okay. It's not what Polty's all about. The fix for this build, we'll see if they ever figure it out, is literally just to make this 9 instead of 8. If you make it a 9 reach trait and keep Baron exactly as Baron is, or even buffed a little bit, everything goes where it's supposed to go. Then it all falls into place. Because it becomes that 9 Cultist Galio, it becomes that Innovator Dragon. Yep. Great minds.
Just looking for a road home.
You do that, you literally solve the entire problem. We're going to end up having to sell a 2-star Callista. But it solves the whole problem, because then it becomes a more difficult to reach trade. You need 2 emblems, like Demacia. When you get there, you're richly rewarded for it, as you should be for sticking with something for that long. I mean, right now I could try 4, but it's just not. It's not worth it. There she is.
The void has...
There she is. Oh, I'm sorry, that's kind. Second's still awesome though. Like, don't get down on second.
Has breached this place.
One more and I can make the swap. Callista with that rend, you never know. Like, that's the thing. It's like she's just hurling those spears into people, and you never know when it's going to be enough for her to rip them back and just end the match. Ooh, ow, ooh, that. Ow, that hurt to watch. Callista is an excellent item holder for Kaisa when you bring her in.
Just Just looking for a road.
We're gonna make that swap right now. Void Emblem to Lux. Give Kaisa her items.
The void has been this place.
Now we just need Belveth and we're done. Item hold right now. He's just in for fun and frolics at the moment. Chew. Now we are one Rek'Sai away. Jeweled Gauntlet Sojin and Rage Blade is awesome. I like Hextech just for the healing because she does a ton of damage. So to be able to get some of that back is real key. Okay, that's not happening. That's not happening. That's not happening. That's not happening. Should have grabbed the extra Yasuo, but I'm just getting uni-focused on wanting that 3-star Rek'Sai. It's Lux versus Lux. And their Lux wins. Demacia Lux will always win in that fight. I need Baron. I've got Baron. Rek'Sai, you out there? There you are. Good little Rek'Sai. So yeah, Jeweled Gauntlet, 100% valid. Like, absolutely. Since I had Lux hanging out, I was like, I'm going to go ahead and do that. And I would have had it anyway. Oh, that's funny. Okay, Yasuo, just hold on to things.
I miss the darkness of the void.
For great science!
Now we've got a ridiculous Rek'Sai. Let's see what that does. Ooh, that team is strong. 3-star Karma. Do not underestimate Karma.
Just looking for a road home.
God, I'd really like another sorcerer here. Like an Ahri? Okay, held on there. Could use an Ahri.
science!
Let's just take him up to 2 stars. Our Belveth is doing, like, nothing. Oh, so close. Our Belveth, 569 damage total. Is that going to improve it? It's us and them. I couldn't get that last sorcerer. Would have liked to have had an Ari. Oh my god! GG! Well played. That was so close. Almost had that. If I had pulled the Ari out somewhere in there. Excuse me. If I had pulled the Ari. Oh, Draven, how you doing? If I had pulled that Ari out to get that extra boost out of Lux, would have made a huge difference. Are we through I don't think we're through our promo games yet. Or was that our promo? Or is that our final promo game? Yeah, well, Chivy, that ain't gonna happen. So, I ain't Joe Daddy. Okay. If you insist. This one I really don't like. Stupid flag forces you to clump. You can make it work, but Yordle portals. And it starts with a Yordle. So, we're going to get a free high-tier unit each round. So far, my experience with this has been that unit just gets sold instantly. Because they're usually, like, not even related to your comp.
I have but one life to give for Ionia. I must make it count.
You're absolutely right, best kind. There are some that are just you just want to alt F4 and go, you know what? I'll take the 8th place and I'll come back in 25 minutes when it's over.
And don't come back.
If I were to get.
I miss the darkness of the void.
I'll take healing orbs. I really, really, really shouldn't do this, but
of Demacia. It's
So it already
the only
didn't work
place
once
I
today.
Let's start the show.
Let me see if anything else just throws itself.
They will feel pain they've never imagined.
Didn't give me a Yordle augment.
I have but one life to give for Ionia. I must make it count.
Let's hold it for now. No, I'm not thinking Demacia. Thinking of doing the Ionian Shurima combo, but I need to see 2-star Irelia and 2-star Jin before like really thinking it. I just got unlucky here running into a comp that was like about as set to deal with magic damage as it could be. With a Galio just leading the front.
There's a saying, never fight Ionians on their home soil. I have but one life to give for Ionia. I must make it count.
It's Purdy. Ain't gonna help. Why are you even here? Not doing you. We might swing over. She's a pretty good frontliner. Oh, they've got the boss. That is a absolutely wild augment. It's essentially a set hero augment that allows him to go back and come back stronger. We are going to change this up.
Killing you will be one of my finest works.
Oh look, someone who has nothing to do with our build.
I have but one life to give for Ionia. I must make it count.
Goodbye, previous life. Let's see how this works out now.
Keep your enemies close and near.
Got a video coming out on the boss. That is a wild augment. Just wild. That's what I was hoping for. That's what I was also hoping for. The Cursed Crown? Very risky. You better have the bench for it. Because if you're not ready to go when you get it, you are going to be suffering really quickly. So I'm not against it at all. It's just one of those, you just have to make sure that you have everything in place for what you want to do. Because you get 2 team members, which is great, but double the losses in hyper roll. That one and you're out. Just one. That's all it takes. Oh look, a champion that doesn't fit our team. What a shock.
So damn quiet before I came along. Knock knock. Vengeance calling.
Hang out for now. We're probably not going to need you, but there we go. Yep. It's big risk, big reward.
There's a saying, never fight Ionians on their home soil.
Speaking of which, although I'm going to go social distancing,
I have but one life to give
separate
for
my
Ionia.
peoples out.
I must make it count.
Let's start the show. Let's start the show.
Wait, oh, Curse Crown? There was no way. I wasn't... I don't have the team for it right now. I don't have the backup. Jin just saved himself. Why social distancing? It's because this team is easy to distance apart. They don't rely on clumping at all. And social distancing is going to give me 30% attack power and ability power. So everyone's going to get boosted. Yeah, I guess they just hit it. Just means that you, look, a champion who doesn't fit our build. Now we get Shurima. There we go. I was like, the one problem is I know we're competing against someone who has the boss, which means they're going to want all the sets. Hello. Hello, my friend. Hello, Chicken Man.
Consider yourself absolved.
Chicken Man in, Snake Lady out. At least for the moment. You out.
Ionia. Place is so damn quiet where I came.
I think it's safe to say we're not going with Talia. Leah, whatever she wants to be called today. This build I found has a really good early game. It has some trouble closing. So you want top 4. I've tried Garen, absolutely. In a Demacia build, I haven't been able to put together that kind of magic combination
I must make it count.
of getting him filled with Rage Blades and then stacking the Zeke's Heralds on either side so he just tears the board apart. I have not been able to pull that off. I'm doing this more. I'm grabbing the sets more as a spoiler because I know somebody has the boss. In fact, it's this person. And I do not want them getting a 3-star set. So that would be a problem. Titan's Rage Blade, and then you just get Zeke's Herald around them. Oh, look. A champion that has nothing to do with our build. I feel like I say that a lot.
Demacia, now and forever.
This now gives a strategist. Not Not necessarily what I wanted at that point, but I won't say no.
Let's start the show.
We need 1 Irelia, 1 Jin.
Glory to Shurima.
Red buff. I'm not running. I'm already healing. I don't need other items. So... buff her. Let's give him the Hextech Gunblade.
Shurima is not this time.
There she
There's a
is.
saying, never fight Ionians on their home soil.
This isn't quite pure Shurima. It's definitely Shurima adjacent. We're gonna go to 5 if we do this right. Oh, they went Recombobulator. That's a tough one.
There's a saying, never fight Ionians on their home soil.
Ionia. Place was so damn quiet before I came along.
Oh yeah, it's got full chicken. In fact, stay there, Renekton. We're not done with you. This person has Void Soul, so I might get owned late game by a Baron. But we'll be holding up for now, because we're at 7. If they can get knocked out quickly, but watch out for them. Oh, look. What is a champion that doesn't fit our build?
Now and forever.
Okay. You know what? This is not traditional, but I'm doing this simply because we want to weaken magic resistance. Let's see if we can crit.
Shurima is not this time.
The other J4.
Now and forever.
The person with the boss. They're running nearly identical. Slight difference. But I think we get them. But this is why I was collecting bosses. Because if that person had ended up with a 3-star Set. That would have been deadly. This is the person I'm most worried about. Watch this person just rail me with just a gunner's team. Come on, Chicken Man. Chicken Man! What are you doing? Did you mess this up?
For great science.
What is a champion that has nothing to do with our build? I feel like I say that a lot. Okay.
Now that is what I want to see.
Come on, Nasus.
Shurima is not
I need you to be a monster.
I bring death.
This is the person I am most concerned about, and I can't do much about it. Because of social distancing, I can't not be right near Baron. Jin! Oh, Jin, you were supposed to save us. Yeah, this person's in really good shape. If you sold 2 Nasuses, would have 3-starred what?
Consultant, hear my name and know my strength.
They're really strong. I think I have a chance against this. Got that stun off. That's kind of key. We're all up in their back line. Got them. Okay. So that's against the Baron team. Well,
Shurima is where all
I think it's safe to say I called this problem. God, there's a interesting mix of both. There's more. It's like last season in that there's a ton of AP. So, I mean, you're always safe in that other. Oh, look, an idiot. So sick of these people. The glove on Jin, it didn't matter at that point, Remless. That was done at Baron. Gee, I got 8 void and I won. I knew that team, there was no beating it. It's like, I got 8 void. Yes, you're likely going to win. That's kind of the way the game goes right now. And I'd love it to be like the big risk, big reward, but it's not quite big risk. It's not huge risk, because you can win with 6. So the risk side isn't that great. And if you want to just get to hyper, you can probably just spam void. And you'll win more often than not. It's just not... See, this is more interesting. At the start of each stage, gain a champion that fits your team. And there's Noxkraya. And the Scuttle Puddle that everyone seems to love just because you get more items. I'd frankly rather have a champion that mixes, but we're in the Scuttle Puddle.
I win!
I love that Rogue Shadow Isles idea.
Name's Samira.
I would also love to do Piltover, but I have not gotten... You have to... If you don't start with all 3, just kiss it goodbye. And you need a 3 cost and a 2 cost. So your odds of getting all 3 to start with are so small.
I win!
Zon is quite strong. I need another Zon champion here.
Name's Samira. Try not
Don't
to
have...
I don't care.
There we go. There's another Zon champion. Let's see what we can do. Haven't tried anything close to this before, so this will be pure experiment. Yeah, that's what I'm... We're going to be increasing attack speed. If I can get Zon Challenger rolling... He's a tank fighter, yeah. Let's see how this goes. I might switch it over. I'm mainly, I want to get that on Zeri. That's my thought, is to keep Warwick the tank. And not try to turn him into the damage dealer, and then give the Rage Blade to Zeri once we get it. Because Jinx can come out. Get another Juggernaut?
Name's Samira. Try not to slow me down.
I'm gonna let Kassadin just be the sacrifice. See if we stumble on something new together. No, I'm sure somebody's done it. But a Zon Challenger build. Because you got a couple of good frontliners in Zon. Hey, Sage Rover, how are you doing? Games are going well so far. We got second in our last one. I think we've gotten a second, a first, a fifth, a first, and a second, I think is where we're at. We're just starting on this. Yeah, that's the Piltover. I would love to do Piltover. You just have to start with it. And in Hyper Roll, if it's not the first thing you get, you're probably in trouble. That might be too tanky for us to get. Oh, you impressed me there. Oh! What the hell? 77? At that point, I just want Zeri with that item. Oh. Gave me a void item, the void emblem. That doesn't work. Let's reforge it. Give me a Zon. Deadeye. What are you doing? She's attack carry, right? Yes, okay. There he is. Oh, so close. Missed a Juggernaut Swain.
Watch this.
him in for now.
Ionia. Place was so damn quiet before I...
That's better.
Void has reached the
A gift from Zahn.
I am Storm's reckoning.
You instead of you. %33% attack to get an additional attack. Out, out, out. You stay. Just in case. Didn't I put this on someone? Okay. So we have 4 Zon. I ultimately want to switch Jinx over for Echo when the time comes. Yordles, if you don't have one of the Yordle augments, it makes it really hard.
Watch this.
Poor Piltover.
name Samira. Try not to slow me down.
I don't kill
Really gonna need some healing in this one. For that final augment. Because I can bring in Jace to Tick Gunner. And Echo's just stronger overall.
Dawn is the future.
But it's a matter being able to get the people I need. Ugh. I can yank her now.
you disappoint me. I am Storm's reckoning.
That is not what I meant to do. Damn it. I screwed that up. Oh well. Who am I holding who I do not need? Take your eyes off it for a second. Zeri, execute! I messed that up anyway. Sage, I wish I knew. I wish I knew for sure. I think it comes from a bug. but I don't have proof one way or the other. Let's do that. There's our Zeri.
Bond with me every fight. This time, no different.
I messed up my items on Urgot, so. Oh, no, this isn't Gary. That was me. I messed up my items on Urgot. It was supposed to be a Bloodthirster, and I took my eye off the screen, and I grabbed the Giant's Belt instead that was supposed to go on Warwick. So I just have the flat-out wrong items on the wrong people. And so,
If you do not use it,
I mean, Urgot should not be in the back. He should be in the second row.
A gift from Zahn.
Okay, let's give him an excuse to be in the back. Now it makes sense he's in the back, sort of.
The void has breached this place.
One wolf away. Yep, we deserve to lose this. Different items on Urgot, that changes everything. But throwing a Zeke's Herald on him, not supposed to be. He's supposed to be essentially a substitute tank. So he goes into the second row, sits behind, because he has a 2-hex range, and then jumps into their back line, so you need Bloodthirster for him, so that he gets that shield. I end up throwing a Zeke's Herald on him because I grabbed the wrong item, and yeah. You pay. Gunner Bastion? No, I've done Gunner Bruiser. It's same basic concept. Later, Draven. Thank you for stopping by. You know, Mario still can't reroll on Hyperroll. And they are not talking. It might be intentional, which would be dumb. Well, I honestly, at that point, would think it's part of a long-term strategy to give them a little bit more cover in changing Hyperroll. Because you can already see the queue times are longer than they were. Like, I'm typically getting on my games like 1 to 1.5 minutes, where it used to be 15 to 30 seconds. That tells me that people are going in and going, oh, I can't reroll, I can't choose a legend, I can't do all the stuff I want to do, I'm not going to play this. So they're going to turn around and say, oh, well, I can tell you, having played this since it came out in 5, it's always been an under 30 seconds queue. It always has been. Minute 20 queue, even when I was up in hyper tier, no, that was not, that didn't happen. There were plenty of people playing at any given time, any time of night. Well, I can't say any time of night. I don't think I ever played between like 1 and 5 in the morning. But still, it's like you had short waits. Now, all of a sudden, I'm like, oh, early in the season, I'm already seeing 90-second waits, sometimes up to 2 minutes. Like, not as many people are playing, and I think they created that on their own. So, is it intentional? I don't know. Like, did they intentionally take out the augments? Okay, welcome to the augment. I like the least. The Yumi Zoom Zone.
Anoxian always rises to the top.
It's you go into overtime earlier.
Guess we're fighting.
Let's see if we can force Demacia out of this. Like, I don't think this should exist on Hyperroll. It's already a fast mode. Do you really need it to be faster?
They'll be fine.
Gain an echo, not enough. Free tier 2 you field. Silver ticket, I guess.
I love Demacia. It's the only place I
Where there is evil, I shall go.
Okay. Hey, Bill, how you doing? Drinking too much to play. I understand that. It's going okay. We're in the Yumi Zoom Zone, so this game's kind of. No, I don't have high hopes for it. Just want to get through it. But other than that, doing well. We're up into green. If I hadn't have messed up my last game big time, that's that's my plan. I've already got the Titan's Resolve set. I've got a sword for Ezek's Herald.
Where there is evil, I shall go.
We are gonna keep grabbing. We are gonna keep grabbing stuff for Garen, and try to do the Rage Blade and the Titan's Resolve. We'll see. We'll see. Again, it's Yumi Zoom Zone, so I kind of am in the I don't care like mode. Just let me win. Good talk. I don't actually have have a Cash App.
The only place I've been.
Right to glory.
Okay, we also want to get our Soraka. I don't. Did they? Just out of curiosity, did they ever change the loophole with Hyperroll where you could get yourself to like #1, basically faking the whole thing? So I'm not sure they ever did that.
Every step, a new journey.
Come on, we need a Garen. Because there was someone who did it in EU, and there was big fracas about it, as much as people can fracas about this, but people were upset because they were #1 in EU, and they had like a 90% win rate, but if you started analyzing like all of their games, it was the same 7 people they played against every single time. And essentially it was discovered with I want to say Blue Sky, I think is the name of the app. With Blue Sky, you could create a bunch of accounts and then queue up with them and just automatically win every single time. Like, if you just wanted to pump your stats. Really? You make Sona the... Where's Garen? I know, 20% chance, but still. We have a goal here, people. Now we need needlessly large rods. Not money, needlessly large rods. Thank you. Okay. Let's just do gifts from above.
Where there is evil, I shall go.
Okay, here we go. Here we go. Let's see what this does. Oh, did Kale become elite in that? Oh, I forgot people are getting extra items. Derp. Check and see if you can see, like, if there's any consistency at all. I mean, look, if you know how to code, you can code your way around it. So you could have different people each round. Garen, please.
Guess we're fighting.
Every step, a new journey. They'll be fine.
Okay, there's the Zeke's Herald, or at least one of them. like moving you up. We have enough in terms of there's Garen. Okay. Now we'll have our 2-star Garen. We're gonna see what it does. Yeah, it's sorry to. I kind of feel bad like letting that out, but yeah, unfortunately there are people who do that.
I love Demacia. It's the only place I've been.
Out of my way!
And it's sad that people do that. And I don't know for sure, but it's not that hard for people who know what they're doing to do. Hey, Rageblade Garen seems to be doing stuff now. Chomp. I mean, when you told me you're like, oh, they're first place and they're winning 90% of their games, I'm like, yeah, no, that doesn't that doesn't track. Like that's just bugging me on a gut level. I was like, come on, there's no Tarek out there?
But Targon isn't.
Victory awaits.
I love Demacia. It's
What
the
more
only
Galio?
place I've been.
Guilty.
Okay, let's use this broken one.
I may be merciful.
See if it's working.
But Targon isn't.
Hello, Lux. Yes, we ultimately have some items for you. Yeah, I don't... I have no doubt your stats are legit. I played against you the other day. I didn't end up winning that game. I came in second. Thought I had it, thought it would make a really fun video, but alas. This is why I hate the Yordle, the Bramble City one. Because if that had carried on...
Demacia must lead by example.
I should probably move these people into... Well, it's going to be hard because my 2 elites... Oh, yeah, I mean, it's because it's more of a long play build. So if you jump into overtime, you're going to go down faster.
Demacia, now and forever. Demacia, Now and forever.
Put in Lux. Just want that last. Ooh, I can reforge some stuff.
And don't come back!
Could we get something really good for... Yeah, that'll be good for him. That didn't make you elite? Hope that switch made. I don't think I got it. Nope. And we go right into overtime, and no chance. Okay, I've got to reforge and hope I can get... That'll be good for him. Should make him an elite. Let's get him out front. Keep Garen an elite. There's the... I spent too much time messing around. That might have just cost me. Maybe. Gonna hold up there, Garen? Nope. Garen goes down, and so goes the team. I hate that. I hate Bandle City. With a passion. I need a better portal than that. Like, Demacia is more of a build for a drawn out. That one, 9 seconds at least. Give me another Bandle City and we'll see if it can fly. I really feel like that one should have been pulled from Hyperroll. Like, you already have a faster mode. Why do you need the matches to now be faster as well? But they don't care about Hyperroll. They want to make... They have something in mind that they want to change it to, and they want it to be a dumbed down version of regular TFT, and this is, I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong and it's a bug and they're going to fix it. I want to believe I'm wrong and it's a bug and they're going to fix it. If we end up in that same freaking thing, we will be taking a break from this game. We're in the same stupid thing. I don't know why they did. I honestly, I'm so confused by why they did. I honestly don't even feel like playing this out. It's like,
I have but one life to give for Ionia. I must make it
I feel like if you don't go challenger, you don't have a chance. Like, you need something that's going to benefit on top of the speed. So it takes so much of the fun out of the whole mode. You can go multicaster if you can get it built. Gain a Swain, your strongest Swain, but this doesn't matter. Because I don't think you're going to do enough damage in time. Could go Shurima, but that's also sort of a slow build.
Let's start the show.
Name's Samira. Try not to slow me down.
Slayer's Might, I'm just gonna force Void. Yeah, I know. Put items on people. And I'm holding these ultimately probably for Kaisa, but I'll put it on someone in between at some point. I mean, you just need stuff that's going to benefit from the fact that the match is only 20 seconds long. So nothing that long plays. If we manage to pull a Void Emblem out of this and get to 8 Void, that'll do it. What's our Cho? Ah, they got the kill before. Let Cho eat. Can't make a Void Emblem. Anyway, just because it's handing us all the Void champions. holding for Callista down there because she can hold Kaisa stuff. Show's eaten. 180.
We are vengeance.
She'll get a 30% increase in attack speed. Let's see if we can pull out Atoma traits. Sword cart.
Witness your demise. Bow to the void or be consumed by it.
You hold it for now. Rek'Sai. See, now if we could have re-rolled those augments. And we're into overtime. That time it worked out in our favor because Rek'Sai just blew them up.
The void has breached this place.
Better items or inverse. Decent items, but I'm just gonna go with the original plan. Put the thieves' gloves on Kaisa. And since he's hanging out back here, I'm going to give him a lot of power, so if we go into overtime, he just gets to cast. Trying to throw back causes at me. I'll hold him for a moment, but let's see. Ionia and Demacia. Neither which work. We get a challenger, that won't be bad. Chomp, chomp, chomp. about that. Bonus 360. And hopefully we never have to see this board again.
Justice will be served.
Bow to the void, or be consumed by it.
Stand up front for the moment. I want another stork.
For the void.
We will just take golden ticket.
Mine is the darkness, the void.
The void has breached this place.
Here, Warwick, you hold that. Okay. We might not get the gold chew. A Slayer emblem. We're not going to get past the Rift Herald unless something really weird happens. But if we can 2-star everything, it might matter. Get some 3 stars in there.
Demacia must lead by example.
My Runeterra will be beautiful.
Fear the void's sting.
It's gonna depend. If I 2-star the Lux, I'll keep her. If not, go with Ari. Looks like we are going with Ari. At least for now. Let's see if we can make her at least somewhat comparable. Oh, she actually got a coral, so it should do decent. Still, Kaisa. Well, 1 star versus 2, so I can't be screaming too loud there.
The light of Demacia!
I have an Elgato. And no, I'm not going to stream Diablo. Yeah. Don't you remember I used to stream PlayStation games and Switch games and stuff like that? Way back when? Way back in the long, long ago. Spandal City, which means random unit on bench. Okay. It's kind of what I was hoping for.
The void has touched this place.
We've got an M4T update? What are you talking about? Oh, I made it into the top 4. Okay, and we are into the top 4. That's how little attention I'm paying to this. Okay. I don't care. Okay, this kind of feels like the best we're gonna get. It's a dead channel. They waited way too long to do anything with it. And we're out. Third. Woo! I hate that level. I hate it so much. Yes, I know. I have a bunch of things to claim. Okay, look how far I'm already through the battle pass, and that's just from playing today. And for the first time in years, I did not buy the battle pass on my main account. I want to see what they're going to do with that augment thing. Because in all honesty, if they are keeping it the way it is, and I don't want to support this set. If they are going to do dirty to hyper roll the way they are doing right this moment, I'm not giving them my RP. I'll buy a Cho skin or something and just play Aram. I'm holding the benefit of the doubt because they haven't said anything, but that's also like not saying anything is not cool. Like communicate something. They have methods. They have little exclamation points in the corner. They could go on Reddit, talk about it. They could go on the Bird app and talk about it. They have options. I feel like I've played this one so many times today. That's the other thing is I think there are a lot less portals. I forget what they said they shipped with, but I keep seeing the same ones over and over. And it was me. Oh God, really? They're starting me with Void. I might switch out of it just because.
Let's start the show.
Let's see if it can do something else.
Keep your enemies close, and me closer.
So I feel like I've done enough Void today, even though this is like this is the level to if you're gonna do Void, do Void.
Now that is what I
But
want
I
to
just
see.
like in my head, I'm like, do something else. Just do something else. Okay, let's do something else. Fine, I'll make you a Juggernaut.
I have but one life to give for Ionia. I must make it count.
While I roll through.
They will feel pain they've never imagined.
This could be really interesting. Can get to 6 Juggernauts. Go for Shurima. I could do it. I was just kind of that to get that Juggernaut emblem and a Cho'Gath. I was like, that could be really interesting. Did this person have? Oh, I didn't check. We're gonna get another emblem out of this, so it gives us a lot of possibilities. So we could turn Cho'Gath into a Shuriman Juggernaut. We could do that. I kind of like the sound of that. A Shuriman Juggernaut. Is that too crazy? Is that too wacky? You've gotten 25 ads? That seems a little extreme. 2 to 3 every few minutes. It's supposed to be... no. It's set for every 30 minutes.
Keep your enemies close and me closer.
Okay, we are avoiding Void. We are just going to keep building into Shurima. I want to see what happens. I know, I'm gonna try. Now this makes it impossible. Like if I were to put that on him. I'd like to see the 3-star Cho. But we're going to try it. We're going to try for 9 Shurimas. Or, like, excuse me, 7 Shurimas, because we'd have to get another emblem on top. It could happen. I forgot, Shurima's 2. Yeah. No, that's...
I will tear the world asunder.
Okay. Here's our 3-star Cho. We've got good AD items.
Carnage.
I could go overwhelming force and just stack. It's tough between that and the cybernetic leech. I gotta go that way.
They will feel pain they've never imagined. If I don't kill you.
Right now, I just want another Juggernaut up front. I didn't see her. There, now I got her. I'm trying to figure out my path from A to Z here.
Knock knock. Vengeance calling. Ionia. Place was so damn quiet before I came along. Ionia. Place was so damn
There he is.
quiet before I came along.
Shurima is where all paths converge. Your souls will be devoid.
Nasus is going to be key for sure. It's 4 points.
You're going to love this!
Let's guard break. Come on, Cho. Keep eating. I mean, I definitely need Nasus.
Keep your enemies close, and me closer.
Shadow Isles, anything with a Tarek. Surprising number of champs who actually end up using shields. Demacia teams.
Shurima is where all paths converge.
I need the dog.
Demacia, now and forever.
Can I have the big dog?
They will feel pain they've never imagined.
Big dog takes me to 7.
Anoxian always rises to the top.
No big dog. Need the big dog. Yeah.
Knock knock! Vengeance calling!
God, they usually throw.
Consulted. Hear my name and know my strength.
Yeah, for the moment. Just to give me my 7. But I need that big dog. Don't have much choice. Kinda is what it is. doggy.
is not of this time.
Okay.
Sorted. Hear my name and know my strength.
I hope that locked. Nothing great here. Nope, didn't lock. It doesn't matter. I missed the Cassante, so when it didn't lock, that was that. I'm like, the 200 shield wasn't that exciting for me, and when I didn't lock on the 2 Cassante, and I thought I had, because that would have given me a 2-star at that point. And I think I'm done for today. It's after 3 o'clock. Later, all. Thank you for tuning in. Hope you all have an absolutely, absolutely awesome day. Later.